Hey y'all, so we're going to do a little work on the Ranger today. So one of the issues that I'm having with it is not really a problem with the Ranger, but more so a problem with my kids. So the switch for the winch, to operate the winch, is right here on front of the gear shift. And the kids like to get up here and sit and just kind of play like they're driving and stuff. And what they wind up doing is hitting that winch switch, and the winch is wired in such a way that without the key on, it will still operate. It's wired directly to the battery. So I wound up with this problem. My winch hook and everything have been pulled back inside the rollers, and it did have one of the little grommets on here that's supposed to keep it from going in there, but if you know, it's a 45-pound winch. If you keep holding that switch, it's just going to break that grommet all to pieces and pull the hook through there anyway. So what I'm going to do is the rope on it needs to be replaced anyway, and I'll show you why once I get it out a little bit. But I'm going to take these rollers off, get the hook back out here, and then I will eventually pull this winch rope off of here and then replace it. I'm going to be ordering one here in just a little bit, but I need to pull this one out and see what size it is and how it attaches to the drum, because there's a couple different ways that can work. So I just need to make sure that I get one that fits and works. So I'm going to go ahead and take these rollers off and get the rope pulled out, and I'll show you what's going on with it, and we'll measure it and see how it attaches. Alright, so now that we've gotten that off of there, I see a potential problem. It looks like this may have actually bent the winch supports in there. I'm going to try to get this pulled out of here. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright. There we go. Okay. So this is the issue with this cable. You can kind of see it already, but the farther we come out with it, you'll notice it more. So it's gotten really like flattened out and creased, and some of these areas of this cable have gotten like really, really bad. So let me pull out a little bit more so you can see it. So there's a good example right there. If you can see that, that just looks absolutely terrible. And right here too, you can just kind of see just how damaged this rope is. That's just terrible. There we go. Alright, so that's the end of it. Alright, so it looks like it's just wrapped around and tied off. So I'm going to spin this drum around just a little bit and see if there's any bolt holes or anything in it, but I don't think there are. Alright y'all, so my new rope is here. I don't have my new fairlead yet. I went ahead and bought a new fairlead that is specifically for rope instead of wire cable. So that'll be here on Thursday. It's Monday now, so I got a few days to wait. But I did measure the little thimble on here, and it is thinner than what the spec says the opening is on the fairlead. So I should be able to go ahead and put the rope on and then just add the fairlead when it gets here. So I do have a hole in the drum of this. I wasn't sure if I did because that other rope was just wrapped around. So this apparently came with a steel winch cable, and somebody must have replaced it with that nylon cable or nylon rope. And so I was not sure if this had the attachment point for the cable. So you know, we've got this bolt hole on here, and so it actually does though. So let me see if we can show you this. There you go. So right there you can see our bolt hole in the drum. So I need to take this fairlead off to be able to get access to that easily. And then I'm going to check. I probably need to run a tap down that mounting hole because I think the threads are probably a little boogered on it. I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff off so we can get this rope on here. Alright, so fairlead's off. We're going to leave those bolts right there. I don't know that they're going to come out anyway, but that's good. I don't want them to come out. So let's check and see what we can do about this bolt hole here. So I've got an M6 by 1 bolt, and we're going to see if we can get it to slide in there. So it looks like it wants to go. Yep, that's it. Alright, so obviously this is a much longer bolt than what I'm going to use, but I was just using that because it's a lot easier to hold it in there. Alright, so I may go ahead, run a tap just to clean it out a little bit. That should have done the trick, but I'm just going to do this just to chase it one time. Much better. Alright, so now that's all nice and clean. I'm going to grab a new bolt for this rope. Alright, so I've got a small bolt here that I've taken off of something else at some point. It's already got a little bit of blue Loctite on it, but I'm going to put just a little bit more on, and then we'll get this set in there. This drum spins backwards, spins that way to roll this up. So we're going to mount it this way so that as it rolls that way. So I'm just going to slide this through here, and then we'll put the Loctite on, and then we'll get it put into place. There we go. Set this in here. I'm just going to put a little bit of the slack down in here just so we can get the right angle on it here. And then get it started. Alright, so that's nice and snug. So now we're just going to go ahead and run this cable in. Alright, so I've got my switch here. We've got our cable. So I'm just going to kind of unroll this a little bit right here. Just get it started. And then make sure there's no big knots in it. So we don't want to roll up any of these kinks without them being straightened out, because then you're going to wind up with situations like we had with that other rope where it was just, you know, really tightly kinked and stuff in a few spots. So just make sure it's nice and straightened out. I'm going to put a little bit of tension on it as it's going through there, and just to kind of get it rolled up exactly how we want it to be. I want it to be, you know, nice and even in there. One other thing that I ordered for this was a new winch solenoid, because as you can see, my out is not working right. It's very finicky. Sometimes it works great, sometimes it doesn't. So I went ahead and ordered a new winch solenoid, and we'll get that replaced once it comes in here. Should be here on Thursday as well. Or no, that might be here tomorrow. I can't remember. Alright, so now we're going to move to the end of it since we're getting this sleeve in there now. Oh. Well, I got caught. We got a little caught here, so let's get that in there. Alright, so that's where I'm going to leave it for now. We'll get that new fairlead when it comes in on Thursday, and we'll slide this through there and get it bolted up. Alright y'all, so my fairlead just got here for the Ranger, so I'm going to see if we can get this put on. Alright, so open this up and see what we've got. So it's a nice looking piece. Bolt holes are going to be plenty big enough, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and loosen these bolts up. All right, so we got our fairlead on there. That looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead and get my hook on there and get our little rubber stopper. So we're gonna have to pull this out a little bit. So I pulled that back because I want all of this sleeve to be back behind that little stop. Just so that just so we can actually use this, we don't want to put that stopper on this, because this is, if you're not sure what this is for, it's if you're having to like winch around a tree, you can put this sleeve on the tree and the rope will slide through without damaging the rope. All right, so let's get this loose. All right, so we've got our stopper on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this rope back in, and then we'll get our hook put on. All right, y'all, so we got the fairlead on and the hook and our stopper. So that finishes off our winch rope replacement. So I really like having the fairlead that's designed for the rope. It looks better, and I think it's gonna function a lot better as well. All right, y'all, well, that's it for this one. If you like the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you can get notified when we post new videos, and we will see you guys on the next one.